In this video, we'll go through exam questions that cover the criteria group discrete data and represent group data graphically. You can locate the questions on the mathsmaths.com website under level 1. The questions come from different exam boards. We'll start with the non-calculator questions and then we'll move to the calculator questions. Here is the first one. Dennis finds 20 cars that he could buy. He writes down how many miles each one has travelled. Use the data to complete the frequency table below. The second group is 50,000 to 59,999. Third group is 60,000 to 69,999. Third group is 70,000 to 79,999. And the final group is 80,000 to 89,999. It looks like the first group will be 40,000 to 49,999, but let's just be sure. So 50,000 to 59,999. Where are those? Let's cross them out. So there is 1, 2, 3 of them. 60,000 to 69,999. Then we have this one, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 70,000 to 79,999. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 80,000 to 89,999. That's the 2 there. And which ones haven't been crossed out? We've got 1, 2, 3 of them. So that confirms that it is 40,000 to 49,999. Because we've got them all between 40,000 and 50,000, or 49,999 to be more precise. And let's just add them. In total 10, 16, 20. So that's 20 in total. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 20. Just another way to check that we've done this correctly. Draw a frequency chart. Use the data from the completed table in question 1a above. So horizontally we'll show the groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then frequency will show that vertically. You can do this as a bar chart, line graph, however you prefer. I'm going to go with a bar chart. So making 5 divisions, the 5 groups. There are 30 small squares horizontally, and I'm going to make 5 groups, so I could do 30 divided by 5, which gives me 6 squares for each of the bars. I could make them narrower, like 5, and leave a gap of 1, or even narrower, whichever I prefer. As long as I give all the bars the same width and I keep the same gap between each of them. So I'll go with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and leave a gap of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gap of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gap of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gap of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 40,000 to 49,999, 50,000 to 59,999, 60,000 to 69,999, 70,000 to 79,999, 80,000 to 89,999. We'll show the frequency vertically. What's the highest value for the frequency? It is 8. There are 24 squares going up vertically, so that means I can divide 24 by 8 because the highest number for the frequency column is 8. So 24 divided by 8 gives us 3, so that means 1 would be represented by 3 squares. Or I could do less, so I could do 1 being represented by 2 squares. But the more the better, because it shows clearly the difference between the different bars, meaning the changes in frequency for each group. So starting from 0, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the first group, the frequency is 3. Second group is 3 as well. For the third group, we've got 8, and then 4, and then 2. So we're going to go up to the top. You need to make sure you use a ruler and draw straight lines when you do this on paper. Now going up to 4. And finally 2 for the last group. Linda also sells pet food. The table shows Linda's takings in the first week. Complete the frequency table for this data. So we've got the headings missing. We're talking about takings, and of course here we've got frequency. So 0 to £4.99. How many of them are there? We have this one and this one. That's 2 of them. 5 to £9.99. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 to £14.99. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and £15 plus. Got 1, 2. So in total, that is 2 and 9, 11, and the 5, 16, and the 2 is 18. Do we have 18 takings here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2 is 18. A company conducts a survey. The survey asks people their ages. The data will be grouped. Complete the table with the missing age groups. So we have 25 and under, 26 to 35. So next one must be 36, so one more than 35. We can't repeat 35 because there'll be an overlap, and then we wouldn't know where to place people in which group if there was somebody who's age 35, for example. And then that should be one less than 46, which is 45. We now have 46 to 55, so next one is 56 to 64. And finally 65 and over. 24 people took part in a quiz. These are their scores. Complete the frequency table with the two missing values. 0 to 5. Where are those scores? So we've got 1, 2, 3, so that's 3 of them. 11 to 15, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in total, 3 and 7, that is 10, and 8, 18, and the 6, that is 24. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 24. Here are some values. Complete the group frequency table. So value 1 to 5, I'm going to show tally and then frequency. So there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six to 10, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 to 15, we have 1, 2, 3. 16 to 20, we have 1, 2. What's this in total? So 3 and 2 makes 5, and the 5 makes 10, and the 6 makes 16 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2 is 16. We now move into the calculated questions. Martin is a groundsman at a sports club. He records the percentage of grass coverage in 12 places on a sports pitch. Martin lists the results. Martin starts to show this information in a group frequency table. He will use 5 groups of equal size. Complete the group frequency table for Martin. So we've got grass coverage in percentage 1 to 20. So that is just one of them. Then we have 21 to 40. Then 41 to 60, 61 to 80, 81 to 100. 21 to 40, we've got 1, 2, 3. 41 to 60, we've got 1, 2, 3, 61 to 80, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 81 to 100, we've got 1, 2. In total, we have 1 and 3, which is 4, and 3, which is 7, and 3, which is 10, and 2, that is 12. Do we have 12? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, which is 12. Martin clears all the rubbish left at the sports club. He counts all the plastic drink bottles left each day for 60 days. The table shows the results. Martin wants to display this information in a chart. Draw a chart to show this information. So horizontally, we'll show the number of plastic bottles, and vertically, the frequency. Number of plastic bottles, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. We have 14 big squares horizontally, so I could give each of these groups 2 squares and leave a gap of 1. So we have 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49. 0 to 9, we've got 2. What's the highest frequency? That is 23. So starting from 0, there are 14 squares going up. So to represent 23, we're going to do it so that we move up in 2s. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. First group, frequency is 2 for it. Second group, 10 to 19, we've got 12. Third group, that is 15. So that is right in the middle between 14 and 16. Then we have 23. So that will be again between 22 and 24, right in the middle. And then finally 8. Here is information about the distances travelled in miles by some people yesterday. Sandra starts to show this information in a group frequency table. Complete the group frequency table. Use 5 equal groups. So we've got 1 to 5, distance in miles, then 6 to 10, so next one would be 11 to 15, 16 to 20, and 21 to 25. So 6 to 10, we have this one here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 to 15, we have 1, 2, 3, so that's 3 of them. 16 to 20, we've got 1, 21 to 25, we have 1. Let's check 1 to 5, how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that matches what we have here. And the total, 7 and 3 is 10, 18, 19, 20. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 20. Here are people's lap times in seconds over the last week. Using the lap times, complete this frequency table. So we've got lap time in seconds, 20 to 25. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 26 to 30. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 31 to 35, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 36 to 40, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do we have in total? 6 and 4 is 10, and 5, 15, and the 4 is 19. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that shows we've done this correctly. Plot your results on this bar chart. So the groups will go to the bottom. So that time in seconds, that's the label. and the groups go 20 to 25, 26 to 30, 31 to 35, 36 to 40. And then we have frequency of people, goes up to 6. So we could have 0 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Frequency for the first group is 5. So we're going to go up to 5. For the second group, that is 6. We should give these bars the same width, so when you use a ruler it's easy to measure and draw. Frequency for the third and the fourth groups is 4. At college, Zach learns about snakes. He reads this data about the lengths of snakes found in one area. The bar chart shows this data, but one bar is incomplete. Draw the bar to the correct height on the chart and label it. So the third one is missing, which is 30 to 34. And frequency for that is 13. So number of snakes, 13. So we're going to give the same gap as for the other ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go up to 13. So there is 10, 11, 12, 13. Joe buys food and drink at the college cafe. He keeps a record of how much money he spends at the cafe each day for 20 days. The results are shown in this table. Use the data to complete the bar chart. So part of this is complete already. So we're looking to represent £2 to £2.99, £3 to £3.99 and £4 to £4.99. So what is the number of days? First of all, for £2 to £2.99. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. £3 to £3.99. That is 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 of them. 4 to 499. That's just 1. "20 students take a maths test. Their tutor records the scores. The list below shows their scores. Present the scores in 3 suitable groups." Looking at the scores, we could have 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. So 0 to 10, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 11 to 20, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 21 to 30, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the total? 5 and 6 is 11, and the 9 is 20. So do we have 20 scores? That is correct. Present this information in a suitable chart or graph. So horizontally, we'll show the scores. We have 3 groups, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 squares. So 12 divided by 3 gives us 4. So 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and we'll show frequency. The highest is 9, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Makes sense to go up by 1 each time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. First group goes up to 5. Second group goes up to 6. And then third group goes up to 9. An inspector is a crisps. An inspector in a crisp factory measured the weight of crisps in 20 bags to check the accuracy of their weights. The bags were labeled average contents 25 grams. The table below shows the weight of the bags of crisps. Present these weights in 3 suitable groups. Make 1 comment about what the results show you. So looking at the numbers, we've got 24 point something, 25 point something, and 26 point something. So we could have 24 to 25. Or since we're talking about decimals, let's just make this 24.0 to 24.9. And then 25.0 to 25.9 and 26.0 to 26.9. So that's the weight in grams, and here we have the frequency. So 24.0 to 24.9, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 25.0 to 25.9, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 26.0 to 26.9, we have 1, 2. Now, they claim that the average contents weight is 25 grams, which is within this group. So we can see that 25.0 grams is within the most common group. A joiner has a video channel on the internet where he shares tips on how to make items for the home. He wants to organize his videos into 3 suitable groups by time. Show how he will organize his videos. Make one comment about what the results show you. Looking at the numbers, the lowest is 1 and the highest is 14. So we could have them split into 0 to 5 minutes, 6 to 10 minutes, 11 to 15 minutes. So this is length in minutes, and this is frequency or number of videos. So 0 to 5, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 to 10, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11 to 15, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 here is the highest frequency, so that tells us that the 0 to 5 minutes length of videos is the most common. Or we can see that this is the least common. So videos of 0 to 5 minutes length are the most common. In a survey, 20 builders were asked how many bricks they could lay in one day. These are the results. Use the results to complete the table below using equal groups. So we have 301 to 350, 351 to 400. So the next one must be 401 to 450, and then 451 to 500, then 501 to 550. 301 to 350. How many of them are there? 301 to 350. We have 1, 2 of them. 351 to 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 401 to 450. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 451 to 500. 1, 2, 3. 501 to 550. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 6, because we have another one there. So total we have 6 and 4, which is 10, 15, 17, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4 is 20. So that shows we've done this correctly. Using your table from 10a, the question we've just done, create a graph or chart to represent the group data. Draw your graph below. So as always, horizontally we'll show number of bricks, the groups, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 squares. So I can make each bar 3 squares wide. And the groups are 301 to 350, 351 to 400, 401 to 450, 451 to 500, 501 to 550. Vertically we show the frequency, and the highest is 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 squares going up So we can have 3 squares represent a frequency of 1. First group goes up to 2. Then we have 5, 4, 3, 6. The table below shows the scores of 16 students in an exam. Complete the table below to show frequency. So we have number of marks 0 to 9. Are there any of those here? We don't have any, so frequency is 0 for that. 10 to 19. We have 1, 2. 20 to 29, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 30 to 39, 30 to 39, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 40 to 49, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. In total, that's 10, 14, 16. Here are 15 values. Complete the frequency column of the table. So value 1 to 10, we got a frequency of 2. 11 to 20, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 21 to 30, we have 1, 2, 3. 31 to 40, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In total, that is 4 and 6 is 10, 13, 15. Do we have 15 values? That's right. And that's the end of the questions.